Richard Herring.
And welcome to episode 4 of The Fist of Fun. This week's show has been cloned by Scottish scientists at the Roslin Institute to be a perfect, exact copy of a 1972 Goodies script.
Yeah, saved us a lot of time, but no change, really.
Not really.
My name is Peter Dibdin and I am a driving instructor. I often ask myself how I manage to rev myself up before teaching people who can't even drive how to drive. The simple answer is the 3 R's. Routine, routine, routine. When getting up in the morning, I follow my getting up in the morning procedure. It's easy. Wake up, get up, put on my slippers, make the bed, brush my hair, wash my face, clean my teeth, go to the toilet to do my morning ablutions. Remember, the order is king. You probably think it's hard to remember the early morning preparations, but luckily I have invented a simple acronym. Wog upoms mutabar b'mar wunth kmut gttt ma. It's easy. Wog upoms mutabar b'mar wunth kmut gttt ma. Don't you even know that yet, Mr. Man in the Mirror? I do. Even when you can drive, practice makes perfect. Check in the mirror and the road pull away from the curb. Was rum, rim, rum, me and rum is rum up half K there, of course. Good, right. Oh, it's better. To be a good driving instructor, you need 4 things. 1, a pair of comfortable driving shoes. Number 2, a pair of sensible driving slacks. 3, a British motoring college jacket-style coat. This must be grey. These things, of course, are incidental. To be a really good driving instructor, you need thing 4, which is a pair of Velcro fastening suede-textured driving gloves with a round hole in the back of the hand area. As you can see, I already have a pair of these on. I must have forgotten to take them off last night. There's nothing funny about it. But today is Sunday, my day off from teaching the non-driving idiots how to drive, so I can dress how I darn well please. On Sunday, I like to get away from the pressures of my everyday driving instructor life. I like to have a few friends round.
Hello,
Peter. Jan.
Hello,
Peter.
Hello, Peter.
Oh, hello, Ian.
Peter, you'll never guess what one of my students did yesterday. He stalled. He can't even drive. Idiot.
We get up to all kinds of fun. Look at this sign! No overtaking! You know the highway code. You can't even drive. The car is a dangerous weapon, Ian. More dangerous than the Ebola virus. I don't even know how you passed your test, you idiot. You can't even drive. At the end of the evening, it's time to really let our hair down.
Well, I think it's about that time.
Oh, Peter, I've got you.
Oh, Jan, looks like it's your lucky night. That means you get to drive my car home tonight.
Oh, that's true, you lucky girl.
Right, see you. Oh, Jan, find the car.
I don't believe it, I don't believe it. I've picked my own car keys. I'm going to have to drive my own car home and then return it to myself in the morning.
Well, I'd better be getting off to bed. Okay. See you in... no, just at the end out there. Okay. The problem with Ian is that being a driving instructor is his whole life. He's always going on about it, even on Sundays when the rest of us are trying to relax. Oh, coming round here is the only escape he's got, I tell you. Just get that there. Anyway, off to bed. Gus, Tom, Todge, Tom.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's the moment you've all been waiting for. The Fist of Fun Illegal Lottery Draw!
Now, if you're watching the first show in this series, you'll know we gave you the chance to win up to £1 million in cash in our illegal Fist of Fun draw. What we want you to do was to send in money in cash, as much as possible, to us. to us, and the person who sent in the most money would then win half the total money we received.
That's right. And the results of the exact total we received are now coming in from Fist of Fun Illegal Lottery HQ.
Very exciting.
The Fist of Fun Illegal Lottery stands at a staggering £44.58p.
And you thought it wouldn't work, you of little faith. But remember, a quarter of that money goes to a very good cause close to your heart.
That's right, a charity. Last night, I went to the Royal Opera House to give a staggering £11.14.5 to our chosen beneficiary, the opera singer, Pavarotti. He wasn't there, but, you know, they said they'd pass it on, and I trusted them.
Well done, Stu. You are the new Christ.
Cheers.
Now, the National Lottery, of course, has big celebrity guests on their show, like Shirley Bassey, or, of course, Boyzone. So, and we are no exception with our draw. To announce the jackpot winner, will you please welcome our celebrity guest from Emu's World... Hello, Rod. I know. So, Rod, let your fickle finger of fate choose the jackpot winner of the Fist of Fun Illegal Lottery. Go! Thanks a lot, Rod.
And my jelly as well.
The jelly, Rod, is backstage as arranged.
And is it green?
Yes, it is green, yes.
OK, come on in.
And who are you? You are?
I'm Stephen Jackson, and I'm chef proprietor of the Weaver Shed restaurant in Huddersfield.
Give him a round of applause.
So, Stephen, let's find out how much you have won.
It's an incredible £22.29p.
There's the money there, Stephen.
There
Well
is,
done.
how do you feel? Are you pleased with that?
No, not really.
Why not?
Oh, well, my steak was £35.
Oh, dear. Well, Stephen, check on, you amateurs!
Never mind, though, even though he lost £13, Stephen has still got to appear on television. We paid for his trip down from Huddersfield to London. Yeah,
Second class?
That's right. And tonight he's getting to stay in a single room in a top Shepherd's Bush hotel.
There it is, up on the screen now.
Oh, well, back to your seat, Stephen, if you go back now. Thanks very much.
No, wait a minute. Stephen, I understand you are a chef. In your restaurant, do they cook jelly?
Yes, we do. Incidentally, Rod, is there a new series of Emu's World in the pipeline?
No.
Right then, Stephen, give him a round of applause. Now it's time for the one part of the show that even pinball wizard Tommy can enjoy, thanks to his one remaining sense of smell. Yes, it's our lifestyle expert, the one person in Britain more pathetic than Maurice Mitchener. That's right, it's Peter! Peter, what on earth is going on?
I've decided to go old.
Why?
Well, I'm 32 now. I've never had a job, and I'm probably never going to have one, so I thought I'd just retire.
What, you're going to retire from the dole, Pete?
Yeah, well, you don't have to make that many changes, do you? Because you can carry on, like, stinking and watching telly all day and having no money. And you don't have to worry about not having any friends, because you can imagine it's because they're all dead.
You my twat.
Anyway, to make me fit in with other pensioners, I've got my brother Charlie to draw lines on my face in biro and then pull out loads of my hair with his hands. And I've turned my mouse John Menzies into one of those tiny Scotty dogs that old people always have. I'm putting a lead on him. And I've made a little tartan jacket from a shortbread biscuit wrapper. So, watch. Stay. Also, this is a plastic doll's hand that I've stuck to my ear to make a hearing aid. Pardon? And the really good thing is, I've even got big, fat, veiny ankles like old ladies. I put on a pair of pop socks, and then I filled them with mince and blue electrical wire. Anyway, if, like me, you decide to retire, like, 50 years early, then why not try a couple of other things to fill your twilight years? This is a really good one. Get a big piece of yellow cellophane, hold it up to your face and look at people through it. It makes it look like they're in old photographs. Or every morning, why not go and stand like this in the flower bed in the middle of a roundabout? And imagine you're on an allotment. Then finally, why not go to a tea dance? Actually, I went to a tea dance, but they wouldn't let me in. They said I stank too much of stale urine, even for old people. It's a shame, actually, because I got this book in the cancer research shop. Beginner's Guide to the Lambada.
Pete?
Yeah.
Have you been learning how to do the lambada, Pete?
No.
You have, haven't you, Pete?
No, I haven't.
You've been learning how to... Come on, Pete, let's have a little bit of the lambada.
No,
I'd love to see you do the lambada, Pete.
No, I really can't.
Why not?
Because I, like, fall over and get hurt and things.
Would it hurt this much, Pete?
No, not that much.
Well, I think you better do it then, hadn't you? We'd like to see Pete doing the lambada, wouldn't we? Yeah. That would be funny, wouldn't it, Pete?
No, oh, well, I need music. I mean, you haven't got music, have you?
Dance, Pete, dance, monkey boy! Come on! You'll never do it! You idiot, come on!
Thank you. Salad.
Well, Pete, that was really good.
Yeah, sorry, it's a twitch I've got.
Yeah. Pete, I like that bit where you kick the leg out. Could you do that again?
Yeah.
If you ever do the lambada in my show again, I'll... All right?
Yes.
See that programme on last night, on Thursday, about mistresses? It was good, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was good, yeah.
Good. David Mellor was on that mistresses programme, right?
Yeah.
How does an ugly bloke like him manage to get a mistress? Why can't I get a mistress if he can?
The reason why, which is because you have to be going out with someone in the first place to then be able to have a mistress, right? You're trying to run before you can walk there.
Oh, I see. You want me to have a relationship and a mistress, do you?
That's how it works, yeah.
You on the moon on a stick, you do.
Moon on a stick. The moon on a stick.
You see it in your eyes, a moon on a stick.
It annoys me, though. Blokes like David Mellor, you look at them and you know why the country's wrong. It's because everything here is run by stuck-up, snobby, stupid, public school-educated prigs.
Didn't you go to public school, Stu?
No. I didn't. I got a part scholarship to a boys' grammar school that had reluctantly had to embrace fee-paying status. That's what I did. It isn't. And anyway, I always wore my straw boater at a sort of rebellious angle. I'll tell you what else. Sometimes I always used to use the vocative rather than the dative in my Latin exam, right? As a sort of satire of the outdated educational system, I did.
You were bragging to me last night on Thursday that you got an A, a starred A in your Latin A
yeah,
level.
well, you know, I only did it in my mocks, didn't I? I needed my Latin to get into Oxford. I'm not an idiot.
Well, look, I didn't go to public school, right? I went to an ordinary comprehensive school, right? And I've done all right.
Yeah, you did very well there, didn't you, Rich?
Yeah.
Especially considering that school was in Somerset, wasn't it? And the best educational institution they've got in Somerset is Bristol Zoo, isn't it? Where the sort of academically gifted Somerset children are sent to learn basic sort of social skills from their intellectually superior cousins, the chimps. They go there and do that.
Very funny, Stu. You don't know anything about anything. The days when Somerset teachers charged tourists to go round playgrounds laughing at the antics of the inbred Somerset children will very soon be gone. Just as soon as hanging Judge Pavey returns from his tour of the villages, where he's trying pigs for heresy, chickens as well, and can reconvene the Wells Star Chamber and outlaw that outdated practice.
Good. Well, to find out a bit more about education, this week we sent the Fist of Fun camera, which last week, you'll remember, was up there in York. We sent it along the A19 there, down the M62, along the M18, and then a good straight run down the M1 there, stopping off at Scratchwood Services for some overpriced soup, and down to London to take a look at the day in the life of two typical teachers.
Good morning, Mr. Kennedy.
Morning, Alan.
Just, come on, listen now, hello, this is English, thank you, this is English Lit GCSE.
Right, Harris.
Sure, I am Mr. Harris. Don't call me sir, call me Mr. Harris, it's more friendly, isn't it? No, shush.
OK, come on, relax, settle down.
I'm not going to eat you. Not unless you're very lucky, Suzanne.
Right now, you've got me down on your timetables as Mr. Kennedy, OK? Now, a lot of teachers would say to you, don't call me sir, call me Mr. Harris. The kind of teacher that would say that is Mr. Harris, of course. That's the sort of thing that he would say. But I am not a mister, right? I am your friend, and my friends call me Ian. And that's what I want you to call me, and that is what I think of the timetable. Yeah, I ripped it up.
In the past, they used to get all the kids to tear up their timetables,
But did that one year, loads of kids wandering around the rest of the day, not knowing where they were going, lost. Well, I got in quite a lot of trouble with the headmaster that day, I can tell you.
It's your own time you're wasting. I can wait here all day. Please, come on, please be quiet. Look, I've got some mini Mars bars. No, you have to wait till the end, think on. I realise that Mr. Kennedy has very different teaching methods to me, but I know that there's a lot of mutual respect between me and Ian.
Everything Mr. Harris taught you last year is shit. That's right, I said shit, yeah. OK, give these out, pass them back. This is the Canterbury Tales by Geoffrey, the father of the English satirical tradition, Chaucer. Not. Reference to Wayne's World there, it's a good film. OK, now what we do here is rip a page out of the Canterbury Tales, rip it out, chuck it on the floor. And when you get home for your assignment, in that space, I want you to write your own Canterbury Tale, OK? Doesn't have to be like Chaucer about dragons and fairies and stuff. Make it about the things that matter to you, right? That's stuff like rap music, or the internet, the information superhighway, or maybe could be Ren and Stimpy, you know, any of those things. Remember, it could be. It doesn't even have to be set in Canterbury. It could be in space or something like that.
Will this be in the exam?
Oh, it's Patrick Nuffy, isn't it?
Yes, sir. I mean, Ian.
Yeah, you fancy yourself as a bit of a rebel, don't you, Patrick Nuffy?
No.
Well, let me tell you, Patrick Nuffy, you and I have a lot more in common than you'd imagine. A lot more. Yeah, that's right, I said
Squire Deacon, a 4p rent rise will break us and... Oh, come on, listen!
I'm listening, Mr. Harris.
I know, Janet, I know. Come on, you lot, I'm getting bloody annoyed with you. Sorry, there's no excuse for swearing. Please don't tell the head about this.
OK, give in your work when you like. I am not going to be marking it tonight, because I'm going to the Civic Hall to see the Spin Doctors. You like the Spin Doctors, Patrick?
Not really.
Well, you should, they're good. I'm going with a couple of girls from the sixth form, actually. In fact, I should point out at this moment, for any girls that are new to any of my classes, you'll probably find over the next 12 months that I do become the object of your sexual affection. Let me just say, though, that if that does happen, I think it's my duty as a teacher not to stand in your way, OK?
So, what do you think George Eliot meant by that? No, hey, come on, I haven't told you can go yet. The bell is a signal for me, not for you.
Is Eliot saying it must be strange to live in a mill, Mr. Harris?
Good, Janet, good. Off you go.
it's like fun with a rock sound, you know. Anyway, back to my place with some booze and some of the old wacky draw. Hey, fancy a hamburger? Hey, Gary!
Mr. Kennedy.
I thought you'd be in college by now, Gary.
Yeah, well, I would have been. But I failed my exams thanks to you.
Oh, piss off, Gary. It's not my fault.
You tore up the syllabus. You made us write swear words on Charles Dickens's face.
Yeah, well, that's a good idea.
Don't get on with him, girls. He's only trying to shag you.
I don't shag the pupils. I used to, but the headmaster caught me in the toilets and got in a lot of trouble that day, I can tell you, Gary. Anyway, I'll stop short of that these days. No onions on that, thanks, mate.
No, I'm not as popular with the kids as Mr. Kennedy. They call me Fatty Harris. Twatty Harris. I've seen some graffiti, but I get the kids through their GCSE. I think in the future they'll look back and they'll say, Mr. Harris, he wasn't so bad after all. He was boring, but he was all right. Oh, look at this now. Now, he's a below-average boy, this lad, but look at the effort he's put into this picture of what he imagines that George Eliot would look like. It is wrong, of course. George Eliot was a woman, but he's used 3 or 4 different felts in this. It's the kind of thing that makes it all worthwhile.
Seeing that there reminds me at school, we used to have a teacher called Mr. Geddes, right?
Yeah.
And we always used to call him Egghead Geddes.
Why is that? Was he bald, was he?
No.
Bit of a boffin?
No, he wasn't. What it was that every morning when he came into school, he would always have a small piece of egg on his head somewhere.
What kind of egg?
Poached egg, scrambled egg, different every day, but always egg.
It's funny, we had a teacher at our school, Mr. Rogers.
Yeah.
We called him Smackhead Rogers.
Did you? Well, he used to smack the kids on the head, did he, Rich?
No, he was a heroin addict.
Was he?
He died, actually. He was quite...
Hello, I am Simon Quinlack, and I like hobbies, as you should know by now if you have been paying attention to the words that I have been saying with my mouth. I am not a hobby horse. Oh, no. I am a hobby lion, for I am the king of the hobby kingdom, and I'm much better than a horse, which is rubbish. What you will need for this week's hobby? A piece of paper, a pen or crayon, a flask of weak lemon drink, access to a minor TV celebrity and/or celebrities. How to do this week's hobby. First, find a minor TV celebrity and/or celebrities. Come on! Come on, there's no time to lose. Come on. Look, PAAUX4. That is a good socket. Come on. When you have found your celebrity and/or celebrities, say these exact words. Richard Stewart. Insert the name of your celebrity and/or celebrities here. I think you are really good. Collecting the autographs of TV celebrities I think are really good is one of my hobbies. Please, could I have your autographs? Answer me!
Yeah, sure.
Thank you very much. I'll just be over here. I was lying with my mouth. That is not one of my hobbies. I, Simon Quinlack, would never collect autographs. Collecting autographs is the kind of boring hobby that Alan Cecil might do. This hobby is really called telling minor celebrities you think they're really good and asking for their autograph when in reality you think they're rubbish. And when they do give you their autographs, you rip up their autographs in front of their astonished minor TV celebrity faces. The hobby goes on.
There you go. So you wanted.
Thank you, Richard Stew. That is the very thing that I've wanted. I do not think you are good. I think you are rubbish. Quickly, quickly, drink your weak lemon drink. Now!
He's on that bloke.
It's never the show.
One more thing. Do not forget to pick up the pieces of paper and stick them back together again so that you have a record of whose autograph you have ripped up. And then stick them in a book. Don't touch me. I am the king of hobbies. No one could ever do hobbies as well as I can. Goodbye, you hobby idiots!
Look in, look Ian. I'm Ian Lewis.
And I am Ian Cataman.
And you're watching Ian News, catering for all your Ian needs since February the 23rd, 1996.
The first Ian News was not a rating success, so we have tried to make the Ian News exciting by the introduction of our cuddly friend.
That's right, Newsy, Ian Paisley. Ian News. Since the last Ian News, Tory Ian Lang, has brought joy to Ians worldwide by successfully defending the government over the Scott Report. Irish loyalist Ian Paisley split the Ian vote by abstaining. Who cares about the Scott Report? What about the Ian Report? All right, carry on.
And Ian Hartvin did all Ians proud this week by naming his firstborn Ian Hartvin. His wife Iana said, "I wouldn't mind but little Ian is a girl.
It's a girl.
He's a girl. Haha, he's a girl. Good Ian, you.
That's the Ian News this week. Thank you to Newsy Ian Paisley.
An interesting week.
Ian, goodbye.
Goodbye. I like that bit you did about the Scott Report, the Ian Report.